So guys, welcome to another week. How was your trading last week? Mine was good. Now, during the last week analysis before the week started, I told you guys that we're going to be looking for certain things, right? And sorry if you're hearing some noise in the background. They are doing some constructions close by. Now, gold, we got some trades, right? Last week I told you that this is what we could expect price to come down and then test somewhere around this level, right? And then continue to push up. But then I closed by saying that if we don't see any of that, the most probable thing that we might see happen is that gold might just push up as the week open, break above this level right here, and then come back to test it and continue its push up. And as you can see, it did just that. And mind you, we're already in on a trade. I showed you guys everything. Go watch our previous videos. We were in on a trade when before the week got opened right here, and we held the price up to about this point. Okay, we held the price up to about this point. We posted a video. You can go watch our previous videos. Now, like I said, sorry about the noise in the background. So in this new week, what are we going to be looking out for? Now, we're already in on some buys somewhere around here. Let me put this in on some buys somewhere around here, got in somewhere around there. Okay, and actually I got in somewhere around here too as well. I think was it here? No, I got in somewhere around here, but it didn't quite hold. It took me out of break even, so got in here again. Now no, my stops somewhere here, I think. Yeah, so the stops is quite wide. Actually, I was meant to get in somewhere around here, but I kind of like missed it. So when I saw another opportunity, I got in somewhere around here. Alright, so I got in somewhere around there. So let's see how everything plays out. Already it's looking good. But now what do we expect in this new week, right? So let's look at it. Now let me remove this so you see this properly. Now I need to be fast with this. Now let's start do the top down analysis, right? So guys, follow me carefully. Now looking at the monthly, like we already know, gold is still very much bullish. Now, I told you if you watched the analysis last time, I told you guys that we're looking for price to get to either 4288. I drew the mark there, or 4419, and as you can see, price has gotten there. Right now, I'm looking at 4700, right? Because the way gold is not looking like it's about to drop or about to, give us a major pullback anytime soon. As you can see, gold has just been bullish, just pushing up aggressively. All right, and who knows? So we're going to stick to looking for buys. No selling opportunity right now. If not, you're just going to be losing money. Now, looking at the weekly is telling us the same thing, right? I'm going to delete some of these lines very soon, but not now. Now, these are just key levels that I marked out, right? So looking at the weekly, gold is still looking very much bullish. The week closed very bullish, so it's not giving me the indication that gold wants to actually drop. Now, I would have loved for gold to drop down to about this point, right? You get, and then starts giving us the rejections from here and continue upwards. But gold is not yet. It's not. That might not happen, right? It might not happen. Even if it happens, maybe not now, right? So we're going to stick to looking for buying opportunities. All right. So let's say where I'm going to be looking for buys from. Now let's go to the daily, because I can't tell you to wait for price to come down to the 50% level of this previous week, because that might not happen. But it would still be good for us to take note of where that level is. Oh, this noise is trying to distract me. So that would be, I need to be fast. I don't want this to be long at all. I'll be somewhere around here. Okay, so let's remove this. So looking at that, this will be this level right here. So we can expect price to come down either into this level and push up, or come down here, but I don't think that will happen. Let's go to the daily. I don't see that happening. So the weekly was what? 4203. Okay, let's go back to the daily. Yes, makes sense. So you see, this is the weekly line, so this makes sense. Price could actually come down into that zone. So on the daily, And like I told you, we're already in on some buy somewhere around there, right? So price could actually come down into this zone, and then from here we could actually start seeing rejections upwards. All right, so this can happen. I've seen this happen a lot. It's just like what happened right here, right? And you see that happen a lot. So price could come down into this zone and push up. Now price could also tank, and if price does that, I would pretty much like that, right? Because I don't like as gold is just flying and flying and flying. Because if it keeps flying like that and you keep buying, you're not going to know when it's going to actually give you that major retracement. And price doesn't just move up. Price would, at some point, would want to actually give a major retracement back down, right? Or a major pullback back down, right? But it hasn't really given us that major pullback. It's just giving us, small pullbacks and then continue to move back up. So if we see that major drop, that's good, but if we don't see, then we understand it's fine. So we're probably going to be looking for buys from this level, which makes perfect sense. Let's go to the 4-hour. So looking at the 4-hour, you see it makes perfect sense. This lines up very well with this place that we marked out. All right, and like we told you, we're already in on some buys right here. So on the daily, we can wait for price to come down into the zone and then push back up. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that price might come down into that zone. We could as well just see price just continue pushing upwards, right? Price could just continue to push upwards without actually giving us this retracement. But I believe price might actually give us some sort of a pullback before it continues its move back up. So let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see what things are looking like there. The 1 hour. So this is the 1 hour. So nothing much here too as well. Nothing much to see here. Nothing much. Same thing. We will expect price to come down. Now, even if price doesn't come down to this level, price could just come down to this level right here, and then continue its push up from there. That's very possible. Okay, price could come down to this level right here and continue its push up from there. But either way, this area is where you're going to be looking for your buys, which makes perfect sense. Now normally I would have stopped at the 4-hour, 1 hour, but let's go to the 30 minutes. Let's go to the 30 minutes. Okay, now we can see something like this. So price could actually come down into this level. You can see this level right here. We could see price come down into this level, this entire level right here, and then bounce up. Now like I told you already, we are in on some buys right here. Okay, we are in on some buys right here already. So let's see how it goes. Okay, we're in on some buys right here already. So price could actually come back down close to our entry, test it, and then continue to push back up. So if we see that happen, that's good. So let's just see how it all goes. Let's see how it all goes. Okay, let's see how it all goes. So that's it for it. That's it for this analysis. I hope you guys have a wonderful trading week. Showed you guys what you should look out for on gold. And peace out, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, share with others so that you can see this content, and be on the lookout for whatever I will post during the week as well. Peace out, guys.